Hello guys, I'm back with part 2 with my Retribution Paladin PvP Classic Wrath of the Lich King guide. This time we are going to start by covering the macro section. Okay, let's talk about my macros, what I'm using for PvP, World PvP for Battlegrounds and what I use for arenas. Okay, let's start. For example, my first macro. I have some I would call this I can't even find the right word for this very unprofessional way of fixing my stuff and way of putting my macros together. For example, I just start with cleans. This can be used for your party members. For example, I have here party member 1. What this thing does is actually dispel your partner while you are targeting someone else. The second macro, it's Crusader Strike. Yes, I use start attack because I want to start my attack, plus cast Crusader Strike. Also use Wrathful Gladiator Scaled Gauntlets. Okay, you in the beginning of Wrath of the Lich King, you are going to have Savage Gauntlets here. Why? Because I have the Pyro rockets with my hand, so I'm going to do that damage. Then I have my defensive stance, if you want to call it like that. I'm using my Royal Scepter of Terranas 2 plus Wrathful Gladiator's Barrier when I need to heal up, when I fight against some rogue warrior and I need to have more armor to be able to heal more. I just switch to this thing. Okay, then we have again target party 1, Flash of Light. I'm healing my number 1 from my party. Then we have Hand of Freedom, target party 1. Probably these are not the best macros at this point. Target party 2. Then I have, yeah, this one is the correct one. Sorry, these two just don't think about this anymore. This one, cast party member 1, Hand of Freedom. You cast Hand of Freedom on your arena party. Then we have Focus, Hammer of Justice Focus. For example, you are targeting a DPS and he's playing DPS healer. You have in your focus your you have in your focus the healer. So you just use this macro and you will not need to switch target, and you still be able to attack your current DPS target or what that is, and you can stun the focused target. I'm going to talk about focus macros later. What does that mean? Next thing we have Hand of Protection. Of course, we all know how important this thing is. Party member 2, if I play 3v3 for example, I need to help my second arena partner. I use this one. I have another one here for my party member 1, the same thing. Okay, Hand of Sacrifice. Hand of Sacrifice in PvP, it's actually used for you to be able to avoid the CC. If you see a mage casting polymorph, if you feel a rogue is gonna blind you, if you feel there's gonna be a sub going for you, cast this. Usually in 2v2, the easiest thing, probably all of us, the paladin, knows this thing. When you start the arena, probably you are going to pop this up and go enter in combat with your opponent. Again, the same thing as my defensive stance we have for my attacking stance. Equip my weapon. Actually, you just remove the name of your weapon. I remove Shadowmoor and you put your weapon name here. Just nothing too special, just equip and weapon name. For the next one would be Repentance Focus. It's the same thing as Hammer of Justice. You have your healer or DPS, whatever you want to put in your focus. and use this thing without switching targets and still being able to attack your opponent. Again, same thing with party member 1. You are going to put the sacred shield on your party member, on your arena partner. About these two, I'm going to show you a small thing. This is actually some sort of shield twisting in Wrath of the Lich King. Of course, it's not that effective as it used to be in TBC. I'm going to demonstrate what exactly this thing does. Here again, flash of light. I have to change some things with my macro. I have a lot of unusable macros here. Here for general macros, I have the clear focus. This one is the focus macro when you put on someone on focus. For example, I have this here. Sorry, I can show you right now. I need a character to show you what that does. We're going to do that later. So we're going to have this one focus macro, then clear macro to remove the target that you have in your focus. Let's see what else do we have here for Paladin. There are some things that are not for Paladin. Yeah, something important would be the target arena. I use this one. This is target arena 1. When you play 3v3, let's take that as an example. You play 3v3, you have 3 opponents there, and you want to target one of them without going with your mouse and targeting that. Just go with target arena 1, target arena 2, target arena 3. This is not something too difficult to do, but I would rather just go with this one instead of trying to click and he's moving around. It's gonna be frustrating if you are not able to have it in your target. Okay, here is something I need to demonstrate with this thing too. For example, you go into a battleground and you have in your party a healer, which is gonna heal you, which is gonna help you in your war PvP or battleground. Again, what this macro actually does, you put in target your friend, your party member, and for example, let's just go and try here. Okay, this guy, we have him in our focus, right? So for example, he's my healer, right? I'm doing DPS on this target. I have a proc from my Art of War. What this is gonna do? Well, you just do this and you heal your party member. I don't know if you can see. You can, without just switching targets from your actual target. You do this and do this. Again, you heal him without switching target. Okay, similar with this macro, you should use, for example, instead of having, I don't know why I have repentance here. I have no idea why. Okay, you have to have this macro for cleanse, for hand of freedom, for hand of protection, for hand of sacrifice. So when you are focused on someone else, you are DPSing another target, you are going to use this macro just to do it faster, instead of doing this pressing on your target and then going casting on him and stuff like that. No, you just need to do it fast. Okay, you got him. Easy heal without switching targets and still being able to put pressure on your opponent. This would be for focus macro. The next thing that we're going to talk are definitely Keybindings. Quick fact, if you wanna be a success paladin in PvP, it's not only about paladin in general, you need to have this. You need to Keybind your abilities. For example, mine, I use for actually almost everything. I use for my mounts. I use for food. For mana. Sorry, for my waste. Sorry, for my belt. Cobalt. What's the name of this? Cobalt frag bomb. For my nitro boots. For my arena, I have my focus macros here. I have my even Leon hand, which is something that I don't really use too often. My cleanse macro is here. My hand of salvation. My parachute. Also my buffs. So this is a very important thing. If you are going to play without Keybinds, you are going to do this. You just go targeting. Then someone fears you. Where is my trinket? You are doing like no, you can play like that. If you do that, probably you are going to lose like 2-3 seconds, and 1 second in the PvP can just make the difference. 1 second could be everything in this game. See, I have this guy in my focus. Okay, this is for the Keybindings. I would definitely suggest you to Keybind your abilities. What you feel it's important for you and you oftenly use in PvP, bind it. You can use modifiers. For example, you can go, I have my buttons, my normal buttons, for example, for flash heal, holy light. This is shift plus another key. Same going for divine plea, for example, shift plus A with divine sacrifice, shift plus W. You need to have this. You need to do this all the time, because playing without this, it's not gonna benefit you. So about keeping this would be my idea. This would be my advice. Okay, let's gonna talk about something else. The strategy that you are going to focus in Battlegrounds. Focus on helping your party members, because keep in mind, you are not a pure DPS class. You can heal, you can dispel, you can use hands on them and help them. Do that, help your partners, because doing that is gonna be more beneficial for your Battleground, for your world PvP party, for whatever you want when it comes about PvP. Retribution Paladin, it's not about doing damage, even though we are doing a lot of damage comparing with TBC. Our class got some very nice abilities in this expansion, so it's very important to keep this in mind. Maybe you see big numbers. Sometimes just try to forget about that and focus on helping your partners. Every time when you are in a Battleground, focus one of your healers, or if you don't have a healer, focus someone who's important for the party. Heal him, cleanse him, help him with your hands. Do not let him go and die. Probably he's gonna help you. If he's a good player, he's gonna help you eventually in some moment when you need his help. Something different I wanna talk. I was about to forget about this, but no. Okay, about the macro which is similar with Seal Twist. For example, I go like this. I'm usually using this thing when I face some sort of healer, which is quite difficult for us Red Paladin to beat. What I'm doing is actually stacking 5 a Seal of Vengeance on him. What I'm doing with this macro, I'm using my healing weapons, which is 1.8 speed, which makes me put pretty fast have the 5 stacks of Seal of Vengeance. And in the same macro I put the Libram, which gives me 200 strength. So I have 5 stacks on Holy Judgment. Okay, what I'm doing here, I'm just seal, actually switch seal for my righteousness and my two-handed weapon. I still have my vengeance on him for 5. Then you can do this. Then you again go for this one. You switch seal again, and you still have the holy vengeance on your target, doing additional overtime damage, which is important. You see, you do this, you go for this, you are going for a burst. You're going to burst your character, your opponent, sorry. You're almost there. Okay. As you can see, if you are not switching back to Seal of Vengeance in time, you are going to lose the 5 stacks of Vengeance, but eventually you are going to put them back easy. It's not a big thing. Again, I'm back with my Seal of Righteousness. This is mana consuming, keep in mind. That's why I would definitely suggest you to use this only when you need. Again, use it for healers, use it for decays. This is very good again against decay, because while you have vengeance on yourself and you are stacking seal of holy vengeance on your target, you can actually heal yourself, stack 5, then go with seal of righteousness and try to burst him down. Same go. Then you go back. But again, keep in mind, you need mana against some DPS classes, because you need to heal yourself. You need the Art of War proc. So this would be for my macro. Okay, if you want to talk about arena partners, let's just talk about 2v2 at this point in the expansion. My personal preference about 2v2 would be to play with a Discipline Priest. Why? Because you both have Dispel, you both have shields, and you both can heal, easy heal. I mean, playing with this priest, what I would do when I would start a arena match game, probably I would stick to the defense stance more, and I would ask my partner to just help me dispel my opponent, and after he's done with dispels, I'm going to switch to offense and try to put pressure on them and CC, use the CC. You have Repentance, you have Hammer of Justice, your priest is gonna have Fear, you can easy, I repeat, easy CC to that. Also, if you are in a difficult situation and you feel you just cannot kill your target because they are able to avoid the CC, they are able to, I don't know, something that you just cannot kill them. Again, switch back to defense, stay more in defense, ask your priest to mana burn your opponent if it's a healer. My thoughts about this. This combo, it's a gladiator tier combo, definitely. What I would choose, and for example, my best combo in 2v2 was Red Paladin, Resto Shaman. Resto Shaman doesn't have the Dispel, it only have the Purge. Purge, it's very good to purge your opponent, to remove spells. You have the totems, you have Tremor, you have Grounding Totem. And also, it's a bit harder to kill a Resto Shaman in comparison with killing a Discipline Priest, in my opinion. This would be my second one. The third one would be Hunter. Go for, if you want to go double DPS, just go with a Hunter. Help him, heal him, dispel him all the time. He got a lot of CC, you got your 2 CC. Freedom him. Use Flash of Light on him. Again, help him, because he's gonna be the one who's gonna give you the advantage with the CC. The second one I forgot to mention, Still a gladiator tier combo. Same goes for Hunter Red. If you both know each other, you can go on top of the 2v2 bracket. Very good. What else I would choose? I used to play a lot, probably in 3-3-3, with some elemental shaman. We were doing excellent in 2v2 actually, because we both played the defensive style. He was healing me, I was healing him, I was dispelling him, going to defense to help him. He was doing the same thing, and of course you have the heroism, which is very important for your burst. Hex, he got a hex, you got your CC, he got wind shear for this, for inter. That's a good combo too. Another one, people used to play this, but I never liked this. I tried to play, but I don't know, for me it's not something that I would play. Red Paladin and Unholy Decay. I just don't know what to say about this. There are some guys playing it. I'm not gonna talk about this because I never liked, and also nothing to say about it. Double DPC, he's not gonna heal you, he's not gonna do too much, only damage. Probably if you go with against the Frostmage Shadow Priest that are good and know the class, you are not going to do nothing. They're gonna CC and they get the win. I don't like that combo. Probably this is only my personal preferences. Maybe there are some guys who love this, they did something, they hit some high ranks with that one, but high rating, sorry, but not me. Other combo I've seen, it's Red Paladin plus Sub Rogue. Okay, probably a Red Paladin. I did play this a couple of times, but I don't know what to say about this thing, about this combo. Yes, you can in that combo you should be very offensive as a paladin. You both should end the arena very fast, go for fast CC, sap, blind rep, hammer, and finish your opponent because you don't have time. In my opinion, rogues in double DPS are not okay. They are gonna die after the use of their defensive cooldowns. So this is what I would do if I would play that combo again, but probably I'm never gonna do that again. I don't like double DPS excepting hunters and elemental shamans, if I would find a good partner again. So that would be my thoughts about 2v2. Hopefully I didn't miss anything, and I hope you enjoyed this little guide about Retribution Paladin in Classic, Wrath of the Lich King, and I'll catch you later. Have a good day, guys.